Welcome everyone to this exciting interview segment. Today we have the pleasure of sitting down with Landy Cannon, star of the Christmas movie Another Christmas. Join us as we delve into Landy's insights into his character and the challenges of filming this movie. Thank you for being here with us, Landy.
Well, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure for me. So, can you tell us a little bit about your character in Another Christmas?
Yeah, I play Ethan. Um, Ethan is a widower. Widower? Is that the word I'm looking for? And he's inherited a bookstore from his deceased wife's family. And we have a daughter together. So Ariella Cannon, who plays my daughter, is actually my real daughter in real life. So that was a real pleasure. And anyways, Ethan, Chloe, who is played by Brigitte Kingsley, comes to our bookstore, and she is a famous author. And I guess sparks fly between her and I. And yeah, so she sort of has some soul searching to do. And yeah, between her personal life and sort of business life, and she has to make some heavy choices in the end. So yeah,
We will see.
we will see. Yes.
And what initially attracted you to your role in this movie?
Well, Brigitte Kingsley and Andrew Simic, who is the director on it, I've done like 11 movies with them. So they came to me with this project, and they kind of specifically wrote it for me and my daughter, Ariella. So they just said that they had a great idea. And after I read it, I just loved it. I thought it was fantastic. Um, Actually, my wife read it first. She's around here somewhere. Oh, where are you, babe? She's in the front room. But yeah, she read it, and right she I walked in the room after she was done, and she said, "You have to do this." So I said, "Oh, it's that good?" She said it's fantastic. So I read it right after, and I was like, "Yeah." So I called Brigitte, and I said, "Yeah, I would love to do it. It's fantastic." So
Amazing.
yeah. And we weren't sure if we were going to get Ariella because she has a very busy school schedule. So um, after she read it, she just said, "Yeah, of course, Daddy, I'll do it with you for sure."
Great. Is your wife an actress too?
She's not. No, she's in the design world.
Oh,
She's yeah, she's an interior designer. So
great.
I only enough room for one actor in that relationship, I think.
It's fair.
Yeah.
So, what do you think makes this movie so special and captivating?
It's so heartfelt. Um, it's First of all, it's beautifully shot by Andrew Simic, the director, and he pretty much was the cinematographer on it as well. You haven't seen it, right?
No, not yet.
No, not yet. Okay. Um, yeah, it's just a beautifully shot movie. And it's just a movie that has a lot of heart, and it's about family. Um, it's very traditional. Excuse me. Sorry, I got a little coffee going here.
Don't worry.
Um, yeah, it's a very traditional film, and um, yeah, it's just got a lot of heart. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to give too much away.
Okay.
for the people watching. Just go and see it. It's we did the premiere. We They screened the premiere about a month ago.
Cool.
So we all went to it, and I really wasn't sure what to expect because once, as an actor, you do the film, and then in the editing room, it's sort of, it takes on a life of its own. So I just wasn't sure how it was going to turn out. And normally Andrew will call me, and say, hey, it's this or it's that, or, I think you're really going to like it. But he didn't do any of that. All he said to me was, I just want you to see it. So I said, okay. So I went to the premiere, my wife and I and Ariella, and we were just blown away. We thought it was terrific. It was such a nice movie. A few friends of mine came as well, and they were blown away. And yeah, it's a really great film. So go and see it, everyone.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And what was it like working with the rest of the cast and crew on set?
Fantastic. Um, yeah, Bridge and I have worked together a bunch of times, so that wasn't really anything new. Um, she's basically like family, and Andrew's like family to me. So that makes it a really comfortable set and a really fun set, to be honest with you. Um, and then I hadn't worked with Valerie Boyle. She plays Mrs. Jenkins, and she sort of has an integral part of this story. Um, and she was fantastic to work with. Um, Jim Jenkins, who plays Clark, which is Chloe's dad. He has a really nice part in it as well. And I have done a couple of movies with him, so I was super comfortable with him, and he's a fantastic actor. And um, then of course Ariella. I'm trying to think who else was on there. Um, just everyone that I came across was great. Uh, being the number two in the cast list, I always strive to make, anybody coming on the set, I don't care how small of a part you have, if you have one line or two lines, my job is to make that person feel super comfortable, and then you're going to get the best performance out of them. So yeah, everyone was great on this. Yeah, I was really, really happy and privileged and grateful to do it. So
That's
yeah.
okay. Yeah. And what can you tease about your character journey?
What can I tease
Yeah.
about him? Um, I think letting go, if that makes, you'll have to see it for that to make sense, but letting go, and and just rolling with things and not trying to control things too much. I think that that's really important uh, in life in general. Of course, you have to control some things to a point, but when it comes to matters of the heart, maybe you should just, let things roll. Go
Right.
with your heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think letting go is a big thing.
Yes.
Stop trying to control everything.
Yeah.
I love your background, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's so
Christmas
nice.
Carol. Thank you. So, how would you describe this movie with 3 words?
With 3 words. Oh, you're putting me on the spot, Desiree.
No.
Um, um, a heartfelt family film.
Amazing as it is.
Yeah, a heartfelt family film, I think.
Great.
Um, Andrew did a great job editing. He basically did everything on it, from editing, cinematography to the music score on it. And it just it really it really kind of tugs at your heartstrings in moments. So, which is odd for a Christmas film to do, but um, I think you'll be very, very happy with the outcome in the end.
Yeah. So, the last question about this movie.
Yeah,
What was your favorite scene or moment while filming it?
there's so many. There's so many. I mean, all the scenes that I had with my daughter, I just really relished in. I really soaked it up because it's the first time that her and I have acted together. Um, so I really, really enjoyed that. There's a scene where she's dressing me
Mm-hmm.
because I'm going out on a date.
Yeah.
So she's dressing me, and we're having a nice banter back and forth. She's, saying, "Dad, I think you should wear this or wear that or this tie." Um, I really, really enjoyed that. And there's another scene with with Ethan and Chloe sitting by a fireplace having a really, really nice heart to heart, which when I saw the film, I was like, that's a really beautiful scene. So that kind of those two sort of stand out for me. I know you asked for one, but I gave you two.
But it's great. Double the pleasure. So, change of subject. This is a question I ask to all the artists I have the pleasure to talk with.
Okay.
What have been some of the most memorable projects you have worked on throughout your career and why for you?
Um, Memorable projects. Well, I shot a film actually with Andrew and Brigitte a few years ago called Astonishing Tales of Terror. And we shot that up in Northern Ontario and in a big warehouse where all the sets were built. And that was a pretty crazy summer. Yeah, we had a that was quite an adventurous film. That was fantastic. Um, ones that kind of fully stand out for me. I mean, I had a small part in it, but I was in American Psycho. So I worked with Christian Bale. Um, so that was a very cool experience, and he was a fantastic guy to me. Um, yeah, just I mean, I've had so many, Desiree. I've done a lot of films and a lot of TV stuff, so I've had so many, so it's really hard for me to pick one or have one kind of stand out amongst the rest. But there's just been so many.
Yeah. And a quick question.
Yeah.
At Survival shows, we are big fans of Christmas rom-coms.
Sorry, say it again.
At Survival shows, we are big fans of Christmas rom-coms. You understand?
Christmas rom-com? No,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, yeah. Christmas rom-coms.
Christmas rom-coms. Okay.
What is
Yeah.
your all-time favorite?
Christmas rom-coms?
Yeah.
Oh. Um I probably Four Christmases with oh, where's my brain? Yeah, Four Christmases. Well, what's his name? Oh, he was in God, he's been in so many movies. He was in Wedding Crashers.
Adam, I
No,
think
have you seen Four Christmases?
no,
No?
no. And I
Oh,
don't know if it's a old movie. I I think I know the Italian title and I didn't know all the English titles, sorry.
Yeah. Uh, Four Christmases. Oh man, where is I don't know. I'm getting old, Desiree. My brain is
The
Vince Vaughn. Vince
Oh,
Vaughn.
I think I
Four
understand
Christmases.
now. Okay, I
Yeah.
think I understand now. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's Vince Vaughn and the really pretty blonde girl. Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah, yeah. I understand.
I love that. I love that movie. I watch it every year at Christmas. Four Christmases, it's called.
Yeah. Great. So, the last question. Can you tease us something about your next projects?
I can't because I have no projects coming up.
Oh,
So it's just back to auditioning and yeah, it's just back to the grind. That's all. I had two released this year, so um yeah, we'll see what 2025 has in store for Landy Cannon.
yeah. Well, good luck. So.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It was really, really nice to speak with you.
For me too. So, make sure, all of you, to quote Another Christmas on Up TV, right? Yeah, Up TV this Sunday night.
It's on Up TV this Sunday night, and it's playing in Canada on tomorrow night, Friday night,
Oh,
on Super Channel's Heart and Home at 8 p.m.
great.
Okay?
So, thank you. Thank you,
Thank,
Landy.
thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
It's a pleasure. And thank
Okay.
you all for watching. Bye.
Bye, everyone.